welcome back to the channel. It is Sacred Orion coming back with another channel message reading. These readings are timeless. When it's meant to find you, it's going to find you. This is finding you for some reason. There's a message here, so let's see what the message is today. But for whatever reason, while I was shuffling these cards, the Six of Swords kept on popping up. So it could be that you're being called to like move to calmer waters or relocate, or maybe you're relocating or you're leaving something in the past that no longer serves you. I'm not sure, just something where you're being called to basically leave it in the past and move on with your life. It could be, you know, a separation. It could be a different workspace, a different neighborhood. Take it how it resonates to you. Just kind of want to throw out there that tarot doesn't have any type of gender associated with the cards. So if I do say divine masculine, divine feminine, just know that you are also somebody who embodies these energies, right? Or these the feminine and the masculinity. So without further ado, Spirit, what is the message from my beautiful collective? What do they need to know? What is the guidance that you are delivering through me, Lord? May it be something or a message that will elevate my divine collective and not disrupt their path. At the bottom, wow. Before I did this reading, I had previously kind of recorded it, but for whatever reason, the message didn't flow and I felt a little confused, so I stopped it. And the first card that came out was the Star, and Spirit is basically like telling me, hey, this is a message that I need you to deliver. So at the bottom of the deck, I feel like somebody either is an Aquarius or somebody is in an energy of celebrity. Not really celebrity, but like you just capture a lot of attention because the Star card is somebody who is like, you know, in the spotlight in a sense. It's somebody, you know, you could be very in tune to your emotions and you're very grounded, because also like this card shows how she's balancing out, you know, the water, and water talks about flow, creativity. You get the gist. So you're this individual, or you're seeing somebody in this energy. Spirit, what else can you tell me? Wow, this is crazy. The same cards are basically coming out, and you guys saw how I shuffled this a whole bunch of times before I gave the reading. The World card had came out in the reading. It was like 4 minutes. It's 11:37 on the time. I just got a notification. So the number 12 and 3 could be very significant for you for whatever reason. So let's see. But on here, and 3 is like Trinity, right? The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I feel like that's coming in here for a reason. But with the World card here, there's some shift that you're making, or you went through a portal or something in your life. Like you're going, the World card is basically is it like, I hope I'm right, I believe it's the last card before it goes back to the 0, which is the Fool's journey. So I feel like whatever journey you were in, which you're being asked to like transition out of, is now taking place. And this is why the World card is coming out. Oh, I'm just gonna have a moment of silence here, because are we not just talking about this, homegirl, homeboy? So yeah, there's definitely something new that Spirit is calling you into. Maybe you have to leave something behind. Spirit, what else can you tell me about this energy with the World card? You're probably being asked to leave. This is crazy, guys. All right, so this is to a collective out there that perhaps is in some type of relationship. Spirit is saying that it's time for you to leave that relationship. It's time for you to move on to calmer waters. It's time for you to make a decision. Ultimately, the Lover's card on here signifies, it used to be called, this is from what I've heard from more knowledgeable tarot readers out there, that this card basically was the choice card, making a decision. And remember, we're seeing the Star card earlier, where I was talking about divine feminine, divine masculine. What do you see here? Both feminine and masculine. So something about the choices that you make have to be like balanced. And for some of you out there, is a relationship that it's a relationship that either you're stepping into or you're stepping out of. Take it how it resonates and apply it to your circumstances. This could be family, work, or love. But on here, at the bottom of the deck, we're seeing the Two of Cups. Again, something about some relationships. There's something about a relationship. You could be dealing with a Leo. We have the World card is associated with Leo, Taurus. I forgot what other, but it's also associated with Capricorn, as the world or Earth is like, I don't know. That's coming to me. And then the Lover's card is Gemini, air sign. And then the Cups, we have either Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Take it how it applies to your circumstance, but for whatever reason, there's some type of partnership or something about a relationship that you have to pay attention to. Can you tell me more about this, Spirit? Wow. And at the bottom of the deck, I had just seen the Page of Cups, and I feel like you have somebody who is in this energy as this King of Swords, who is very like sharp, witty, like, quick to react. He could be cold, but it comes from, how they say that the people who are the loneliest or the most quiet or whatever the case may be is because they're actually really smart, and they know how this is just an illusion in a sense. So I feel like you have somebody here who is in this energy but try to give you some, like, I don't know, some childish offer, or they're thinking how can they present something to you creatively. They're trying to tap into some inner child because they're so tough. I don't know, that's what I'm getting, but they're really passionate about you. Divine Feminine, you got, and I've seen a lot of air here. Divine Feminine, you have an air sign out here that is watching you heavily. And they have either a silly fucking offer for you, excuse my French, or they're trying to think and tap into their creativity. How can they win you back? I'm split. There are, like, if you have already been in some type of intimate relationship with this man, they are constantly thinking about it. And then there's some type of conflict in the background though about this. The Spirit is asking you to rest. Don't give what doesn't serve you any attention, is what I'll say. I heard coffee is significant to somebody. Maybe you guys met at a coffee shop. Maybe you both like it. I'm not sure. The number 9 could be significant here. I'm seeing 1143. Those numbers could be significant. November could be so significant. I'm not sure. This is what's coming up. Let's see. 7, 8, 9. 9 basically means completion. There's something that you're completing. We're seeing a lot of air sign here. You could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, but something about a transformation or a like you have, this is a card of your own power. So maybe you're manifesting a relationship, or you took authority of what you, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, guys, but I just feel like you gathered all that is important to you and you're trying to bring something into reality. And maybe you're not even paying attention to this relationship. Spirit, what else can you tell me about this energy with the King of Swords and the Page of Cups? What else can you tell me about this? What does the collective need to know about this energy, Spirit? What else does the collective need to know about this energy? Bro, it's just so weird, guys. Look at this. And there's a lot of major arcanas that are coming out here. I feel like these are things that you're not really in control of. They're like the universe is trying to control these things for you. So for whatever reason here, you could be a Gemini, or dealing with one. Somebody is trying to manifest something into this world, and it could be very much because, yo, a lot of these cards are associated with air signs, literally, like the Lovers, Gemini. This, an air sign, I believe is associated with Aquarius. I'm not sure what the King of Swords is associated with, but I know that it's air related. And then the Magician is a Gemini. So heavy Gemini in this reading. This could be somebody in your energy, or you are in this energy. You could be the Gemini. But there's something here where somebody is seeing like how powerful you are at creating. And they feel like their offer is childish, or they feel like you're seeing them like this, like their offer isn't, sufficient enough. And you know what? It could be very much. And maybe you've caused this transition or walked through this portal after realizing that you're not going to take the bare minimum from people. I'm splitting the deck on the Queen of Pentacles, so you're probably in this energy, and then at the bottom of the deck there is, wow, and there we go, we have the Six of Swords, which I was seeing it earlier. You see the Tower card, right? There's something, there's a foundation that's basically crumbling out, or something is being exposed, or you expose something. 11:47 on the time, 11:11, 4 could be very significant to you. Again, splitting the deck on the Queen of Pentacles. After I just shuffled this, right? What are the odds? Somebody is overthinking something. Spirit, what can you tell me about this Magician card with, wow. So the Fool definitely wants to come out here, and this message just keeps on coming out. So somebody needs to hear this out there. This is for a collective. Spirit is saying that you need to just focus on your new beginning. Walk away from things that no longer serve you. I know that sometimes it's hard to invest time into friends, family, and lovers that give you these sloppy ass offers, or breadcrumb you in a sense, or think that you're naive because you're kind, but in reality you are a magician who holds all the suits. You are wise, you are passionate, you have your own money, and you have like a divine passion or a divine sense to go out there and do what you're being called to do. This is why you're always in this full energy, perhaps, as just always starting, going with the flow. The Fool is also somebody who has a feather in his head, so it's somebody that basically wears a bunch of hats. So I don't know if you've ever heard that expression, like what is it, like, I wear many different hats, I think, or you're just somebody who like carries light, You take what's only important to you. You know many things. The dog here, the white dog, signifies innocence, and he's just going with the flow. We don't know if this is going to fall down into a waterfowl, to his death, to some grass that's right here. We don't know what it is, but he is only going with the flow and letting the universe guide him. And something about you being up right now, you're up in some mountain, or you're up in your life, but they're looking at each other. Look at this. One is pointing towards the other. Like, I just feel like there's some type of significance between this, but you're being called to leave something. Spirit, what else can you tell me about this Fool and this energy? Spirit, what else can you tell me about this Fool and this energy? What's the message for my beautiful collective? Wow, we got 3 cards out here. So yeah, like you listening, Spirit is saying that you listening to your calling, to your purpose, to what you have to do is going to lead into an abundance, a wish fulfillment, an influx of opportunities, a flow of creativity. You know, you're finding passion, and through this passion, you're either going to be in this energy of, you know, like honing on to your authority, your finances, or perhaps you might be attracting a King of Pentacles, an Earth sign. Again, with the Lovers and a lot of this Gemini, you could be very much a divine feminine or masculine. Take it how it applies to your situation. You definitely have an air and an earth element here in your energy. Perhaps you're talking to 2 different individuals, or you have interest in somebody who has this air qualities, you know, smart, witty, fast, and then you have somebody who's more grounded, logical, and holds this like authority in your energy. And Spirit is saying that you need to learn how to balance things out here. Both of these cards are associated with earth elements, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but there's something that you're being called to balance out here. You're in this position where you're just like cutting things off that no longer serve you. So maybe, but this is also somebody, you know, the Queen of Swords can be somebody who can be like very cold, very rude in a sense when they're in their negative. But for whatever reason, I don't really feel this is negative. This is somebody who is like, I'm not gonna put up with the BS anymore. So I'm all for it, you know. Oh, look at this. And whatever new beginning that you're starting, right, that you've manifested by releasing what no longer serves you and going with the flow, is definitely going to bring wish fulfillment. This is the card of like everything you ever wanted: the money, the house, the friends, the work, the relationship, everything. Like, this is wish fulfillment in every aspect of your life. And I feel like this is what you're focusing on, and that's why Spirit is saying leave what no longer serves you. I like that, Spirit. Thank you. Spirit says there's some overthinking here though. Somebody was, I feel like somebody here was also like feeling backstabbed in some type of relationship. I'm gonna switch the deck. I'm still using the what is it called? I forgot what the hell this deck is called. Rider deck. But let me clarify this with another deck here just to get some energy. I'm seeing a lot. Look, we're seeing again this this it's associated with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could be dealing with one, but it signifies a male under 30, somebody who is immature, right? Direct and brutally honest, works in creative or artistic field. This man can be moody and very emotional. So I feel like you're dealing with an air sign here that was very emotional, very moody for whatever reason. They sympathize with others' trouble. I guess that's a good thing. Passionate about life, outgoing and charismatic, may lack social skills or education. This man enters your life without long-term effects. So just be very careful, because I feel like you have somebody like who is in your energy that perhaps you just called some type of judgment on. You're just like, whatever you were giving me was breadcrumbs. And you know, I'm a person of authority. I am a magician. I am somebody who trusts the divine, and because I trust the divine, I am always over like filled like overfilled with opportunities. And spirit is saying somebody is seeing you right now in this energy of like authority, and you know how to balance things out. And there's something that's coming in for you as well with this Chariot card. So maybe you're relocating as well, because remember guys, we were seeing the Six of Swords, and I already forgot, but I think I started this reading by talking about how I was seeing the Six of Swords, because I really was. So something about a shift, and then here I go splitting. Yeah, like this shift is going to cause fulfillment. Look guys, this is all connected. Like these cards are coming out. Look what I'm spitting the deck on the King of Swords. A man over 40 usually conceals his emotion, doesn't make small talk, sharp intellect, analytical and organized, abrupt and judgmental, natural leader abilities, highly ethical, speaks with authority, good instincts and common sense, great ideas, high moral stance. So but for whatever reason, paired up with this Page of Cups, I feel like this person holds all these good qualities, but he's more on the childish side, which signifies, you know, conceals his emotion. Again, very intelligent but dangerous man, so be very careful. Cruel and self-centered, that is not cool. He plots against you. Sadistic and manipulative, enjoys causing suffering and trouble, looks out only for their interests, watch out for his actions. So spirit is saying, my beautiful divine feminine, masculine, divine masculine, whoever you are, be very careful who you're letting into your life right now, because it seems that somebody is trying to give you some silly ass offer that spirit is saying you need to like, you also need to be sharp about what you're doing. Spirit, what else can you tell me about this? What else does the collective need to know? You're going to be victorious. We had seen this card when I splitted the deck. There's going to be some type of victory that you're coming into. You're going to have like a victory lap. Perhaps this is some type of reward when it comes to your workspace, or you know, whoever this is watching you in this energy of being celebrated. And you know, like you're all about, yo, this is just confirmation. You're gonna have victory. Look, you guys are seeing me shuffle this, right? Like for whatever reason, you're gonna have victory. You're gonna have all this fulfillment. Let's just reading this card, it talks about how you're gonna be victorious. There's an intense friendship, love, family, joy and inner peace, the beginning of great love. Follow your heart and your instincts. Let your guard down and open your heart. You can trust this person. You will find your soulmate. Count on your friends. So something about this energy is very significant here for somebody out there. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could be the Capricorn. The Page of Pentacles is earth related, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We're definitely seeing Taurus here. We're seeing Capricorn here. And then again, this is Capricorn's energy. So again, this could be you. And then again, we're seeing the the Leo card with the Strength card here. So something very powerful is happening. Spirit, what is the collective not seeing at this moment? You're not seeing. Oh wow. Wow. Yeah, I'm definitely talking to a Capricorn. Or you could be dealing with this, or you have Capricorn heavily in your chart. Look at this. We're seeing the freaking Two of Cups again, which we were talking about that earlier. So my beautiful collective, I think that what you just did by prioritizing yourself, again, take it how it resonates, whoever you are. I feel like you prioritize yourself, and you the Nine of Pentacles is this woman who has grapes in the back, right? And grapes are signified to be a harvest that's not easy to obtain. And it looks like she has field of grapes. So I don't know, I'm getting Italian here, Naples, Naples, or whatever it's called, the wine place. California is coming up. I don't know why, but you could be seeing woodpeckers for whatever reason. The color red, excuse me, is very significant here for you. But you're somebody who, she has the three pentacles here, right? And then she has 6 over here. So she's like, you know what? I hold on to this, but these 3, I can reinvest. I can think imaginatively, or I can soar higher and help, in a sense, is what I'm seeing here. And somebody is seeing you in this energy like you don't need anybody, and you are basically waiting on this pentacle. But this is slow moving. This is the only knight in the tarot deck that's not moving. He's just admiring this pentacle. Again, this is associated with an earth sign, so definitely a lot of earth element here. But this is just somebody who has an idea but is not moving. So maybe Spirit is saying that right now you have everything you want, but there's one pentacle that you're missing, and it could be very much love, right? Or some type of union, or whatever the case may be here. The devil is coming out here, so there's a deep passion, or there's something that you desperately want or obsess over, and for whatever reason, I'm hearing that there's a relationship that you really want, or the devil is trying to. I'm hearing the devil's trying to keep you, like, be careful who you go into relationship with, because also this could just be because the devil knows that you really want a connection with somebody. Wow, that he's gonna bound you to somebody who might not be good to you. That's for a few of you all. Take that how it resonates. Apply it lightly. Don't force the message to fit. But right now you're getting some type of love offer, or so. There's a male figure out there who's very passionate about you, cares about his family, cares about, this is just somebody who is responsible. Others can count on him, gives great advice. He's wise, a man in position and authority. In love, he is giving and trustworthy. So this is what Spirit is going to prepare for you if you continue to choose you, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, they thought that you were going to accept their silly little breadcrumbs. This is definitely somebody that you were in a relationship with. With the Justice card here, this is just confirming everything that we've been talking about here, guys. You definitely call judgment on some type of partnership, some type of relationship that you are in, and you're just like, I'm not gonna take the bare minimum, which I've already said, right? And you decided that you're going to call judgment on this, or now you're going to find that person that you're genuinely supposed to meet with, because this is the justice that you deserve. True love, because you give true love, so you should receive it. Sometimes we are put in positions where we show the wrong people genuine love, but it is not your fault that you are authentic and trying to give out the best version of yourself, because that's what you're expecting in return. Now, there will be people who will not do that, but guess what? It's okay, because ultimately what you put out is what you receive. Maybe in the past you were putting out this energy, or maybe you're here to like put somebody in check, to get them aligned, that you can't mess around with everybody the way that they messed with you, whatever the case may be on here. But there's some type of judgment that you called, and I'm all for it. I'm very happy for you. This was definitely some judgment that was called upon this person. I mean, those are like legal cards. This could be like you're winning. Maybe this is also like somebody who is in a relationship and getting divorced. Like things are going to be in your favor in the lawsuit or whatever the case may be. And then we're seeing here at the bottom of the deck, the King of Wands. So somebody very passionate. Perhaps you're gonna have somebody who is very passionate in this authority energy that is gonna come towards you. Take it how it resonates. Apply it to your circumstance on here. Spirit, what else does the collective need to know? Wow. Oh. What is this? Let me let me understand how I can see this, guys, because we got the Ace of Pentacles, beautiful, right? An offer from the divine. This could be you improving your finances after overthinking it and constantly being in this like wounded warrior, like always looking over your shoulders, like who's coming after me, who's betraying me. Maybe you have been backstabbed, and Spirit is saying that I'm going to bless you with, you know, wish fulfillment, passion, love, because you decided to embark on this new journey. I'm going to provide the resources that you need, like the Ace of Pentacles, right? The Ace of Pentacles doesn't always necessarily mean that it's related to money. It could be, you know, ideas, partnerships, a time where you should look at your investments or reflect, like, how can I be strategic about my investments? Where should I put more into? Like, it's about taking ownership of, you know, the physical in a sense. And maybe this is coming in like as a reward for enduring all these betrayals and constantly being on the defense here. There's some type of tower that is being, yeah, this tower is meant to happen so you can birth something new, or you can get your seat back in what was rightfully yours to begin with. So, and then here we go, we're seeing the Ten of Wands. This is there's going to be something that's going to come to an end for you here, and this is going to bring in this new Ace of Pentacles energy, right? This new gift from the divine. It could be a relationship or a mentor or some type of partnership that is going to be highly, you know, beneficial for you. Somebody who is wise. Spirit, what else can you tell me about this energy? We're seeing the Four of Cups again, some type of dissatisfaction. What else can you tell me, Spirit? Yeah, Spirit is saying that you have to walk away. You have to walk away from something that disappointed you. You're dissatisfied. It says try. Tired of the current situation, you have a bad attitude, take action, leave your current relationship or job, indicates travel or relocation, look elsewhere for happiness, make dramatic changes in your life, carry through with plans. I feel like in the beginning of the reading, I was just basically saying that somebody is in a position where they're leaving something that caused some dissatisfaction. It was definitely some type of relationship when somebody who was very immature, but because you decided to prioritize yourself, the universe saw that, and the universe is going to prioritize you. New passion is coming in for you, new love. I love to hear it. We're already at 35 minutes here, guys, so I'm going to get a few cards to close this reading out. However, I'm gonna get an oracle card. Hold on. So we'll read what the ultimate message is for you. But on here, the Queen of Swords came out. Somebody from the past might be in the background trying to come back in. I would say be very mindful. I mean, this is nostalgia too. Maybe you're thinking about something from the past of how it could have worked, or you just thinking about the past and how things didn't work, and now you're trying to be, very sharp and, emotionally, excuse me, I burped there, emotionally balanced. It says she is wise from life experiences, right? So you're looking at things that you dealt with in the past because you're wise from life experiences, right? Can find humor in most situations, no matter how bad. That's good. There has been a lot of conflict and sorrow in her life. Extremely intelligent, analytical mind, logical, with a great deal of common sense, natural leadership abilities, will be honest and direct with you. So yeah, I mean, this is just kind of confirming everything we've been seeing on this reading, guys. You have been betrayed. You have had to watch over your back. You have had to walk away from this emotional investment that you made in some type of relationship, and it has caused you to be in this energy where you're just not putting up with the bullshit. And I'm all for it, homegirl, because ain't nobody got time for the childish games that a lot of these NPCs walk around with. So, just to pull an oracle card here for the last message, Spirit, what message can we leave our beautiful collective with here with the oracle deck? What is the last and final message that we can give the beautiful collective to help them on their journey, as we are not here to cause confusion but provide guidance, and use me as a source, conduit, to deliver this message, Lord. It's 12:12 on the time. That could be significant. 33 could be significant. 6 could be very significant. There you go. So let's see. Spirit, give me one final oracle card for my beautiful collective. Last and final message, Spirit. Whoa, that I know y'all saw that. That wow. Wow. Guys, I'm just mind blown. What does this card say? Transit, right? Transit. It's time to transfer. It's time to move. It's time to elevate. You're not rising, you're ascending. Spirit is saying change your circumstances, your climate. Maybe you're relocating somewhere where the weather is different. Spirit is saying step outside more. The number 55 could be significant. The number 10, the number 1. October could be significant for you. You could be a life path one, or born, or something about Cinco de Mayo. We just had Cinco de Mayo, which was 2 days ago, right? So something about 5-5 caused some transition, and they said that there was some type of portal that day as well. So again, all this could be significant to you some way, shape, or form. Sorry guys, today I'm like really happy at my hair. It's actually looking very pretty, and I need to start like filling this in because I'm looking a little bald here. But anyway, that's neither here or there. Guys, and then at the bottom of it, the sun card came out, which is something that is being exposed. So let's read a little bit of what this transit climate card is, number 55. Let's see. I love it, guys. If you like this message, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, please. So let's see. It says action. This situation is in flux and the surrounding conditions are changing. Stay alert, aware, and be ready to respond to incoming dangers and opportunities. Are you listening? Okay. Some people are moving in, others are leaving. Some people are coming in, and some people are leaving. New opportunities and old chapters close. New opportunities, old chapters close, right, guys? New opportunities. I'm showing you these cards because we were just talking about it, and there's no coincidence why the divine decided to give you this card and it came out really fast. This is very important. Your transition is coming in real quick, and spirit is saying that you need to move type shit. Let's see. It says confirmation on there. Listen to the grapevine for changes in personal or economic conditions. You are not in control of these elements, but you can make the most of these changes and dance with fate. My mentor tells me this all the time. He's like, you know what, Lucy, I don't like some of the people that I work with. I don't like this, and that, but sometimes you just gotta dance. Sometimes you just gotta put a performance for these people and keep it moving, not give them too much energy. So maybe in this, like, how we can apply it here or how it can be implemented, right, is that you just kind of went with the flow with how somebody was treating you, but you called judgment. You're like, all right, I'm gonna go with the flow, I'm gonna see how you're gonna act, but if we're not clicking, I'm out. I'm transitioning. I'm moving to what's next. And I feel like one of you guys or a collective of you are dealing with this right now. It says people that walk into your life now may be karmically important. Either the relationship will last a long time or it may be short, and teach you a valuable lesson. It can be helpful at this point to look at the transit in your natal chart. I don't know what that is. If you know what it is, go ahead and do that. There is no volume control on the card's energy. Transit may trigger a small change in the personnel around you, or it can signify a shooting star that blazes across your life and turns direction entirely. Okay, you have choices. Though, ask for grace and guidance when responding to the changing circumstances, right? So, and this is why I said earlier in the reading, you're somebody who is like in an innocent energy where you're trusting the divine confirmation on there. You're trusting the divine to continue to like guide you because you're listening to your calling. You're listening to your passion. And this is why you are transiting. It says the challenge here. Jesus Christ. It says the challenge. While cards are in play, you are not in control of who or what now brushes your life, and that can be scary. So that's the challenge. The transit, you don't know what the hell you're going to transit into. Sometimes, I feel like God is playing chess, and sometimes He makes you move in a position where perhaps it doesn't lead to anything that will flourish. But guess what? You're part of the whole chess game. So that one pawn getting taken away is not the end, because guess what, you got a king and a queen in the background and probably other powerful players that are gonna allow you to move forward, is what I'm hearing. Take it how it resonates. That's what came up. Even though, okay, so the gift, it says, even though life is in ever moving Cyrus, and you do not control the people and events transiting in your life, know you are in complete control of your response to the transit. Choose wisely. Right. So there's just something here, guys, that you're being called to, like, just leave because it's going to serve your highest good. You're in a position where the divine is trying to bring you all this fulfillment. It's trying to bring you offers. You are somebody who is capable of doing this alone. And Spirit is just saying that, yeah, it's time to move. So if this resonated with you, go ahead and comment, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.